Hello friends, today's topic is Meta layoffs. Let's rant.
Breaking news. Oh, boy, oh boy, am I glad that I did not learn how to turn off those email notifications from LinkedIn. Because, baby, Mark, they got all your business out on Front Street. Well. I guess boycotting does indeed work. Especially when it comes to your bag, baby. CEO Mark Zuckerberg said he's decided to raise the bar in preparation for an intense year. Meta is cutting roughly 5% of its staff through the performance-based terminations and plans to hire new people to fill their roles this upcoming year. Well. What's the matter, Mark? You invested everything that you had into into the TikTok band, didn't ya? Yup. And you ain't trying to lose no more of that money. Y'all, I'm quite certain that this could possibly be due to what we just did. They probably was already struggling. And he was making a major chess move. The problem is you didn't count on the players and the pieces themselves also feeling like we deserve to have a say in shit. You know what I mean? That explains perfectly why he all of a sudden, right before TikTok is set to expire or they're set to ban it on the 19th, literally 2 weeks before it, he all of a sudden decided to change up his hairdo. You know, he definitely took a trip to Turkey, got a fro. Who did your perm? And then all of a sudden decided he woke up one day and wanted to give us back our right to free speech. After spending, a good 5-6+ years stifling our right to free speech. I mean, everybody except for MAGA. And then, get this. This is the part that really had me cracking up. You just got off of a tour of doing a bunch of video press conferences, whatever, and you got the snitching, telling us everything that we want to hear, but we already knew was true. That you kissed the ring. You think you slick. Don't ya? Them tricks did not work. We carried our ass straight over the red note, and all of a sudden you got to start doing layoffs. Now, again, it was a good possibility. They was already not really looking too well or too swell, and they was already planning and plotting on doing something else behind the scenes. But because this worked out, because, getting TikTok banned worked out, he was more than likely, he was assured that we would just slowly trickle our way back over to Instagram. But I don't think that he planned for us to have a backdoor option. Shout out to Red Note. Shout out to Red Note. Shout out to my ghetto cousins across TikTok. This is crazy. Now you want to send more people back to the streets and hungry instead of just giving back some of your salary, the same salary that you cushioned to yourself off the backs of them people that you about to fire fresh into the new year. Well, at least I waited till tax season. We're not getting shit. Are you not paying attention to what the fuck is going on over there? We knew you was a dirty bitch from the start. We knew it. We knew it, and we knew you could not be trusted. Y'all, stay on Red Note. Matter of fact, spend less time on Instagram and Facebook. Spend less time. He's about to send a lot of people to them streets. A lot of people ain't gonna be able to pay them bills. Y'all know what to do. I didn't say to do no Luigi. Don't do that. Don't. If it's the Lord's will, you know what I mean? Who am I to stand in the way? But I'm not saying that I'm encouraging that in any way, shape, or form for Luigi. But just desert that. That's all. Just don't use it. Don't, give him back what he giving to everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
So Meta employees just had the worst Sunday scaries of their entire lives, and here's why. Thousands of Meta employees woke up to an email at 5 a.m. today telling them they don't have a job anymore. Now, the company is saying that all these people are just low performers, but let's call it what it actually is, a mass firing disguised as performance management. So here's what's going on. Meta, like many companies out there, is using performance as a shield to protect them from compliance with laws surrounding layoffs. They're labeling tons of employees, including experienced employees, as low performers in order to justify firing them. So not only do these employees walk away without severance or unemployment, but they also have their reputations tarnished. That low performer rating follows all of these people into their job search. Meta knows this. It's psychological warfare, and they just do not care. So to everyone who just got let go, your performance rating during an obvious play for a company just to offload the cost of layoffs, it doesn't say anything about your worth or your potential in your career. Follow me for more on how to navigate your career in midlife and beyond. And remember, sometimes the very best employees are simply at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Raise your hand if you know who's getting fired. That's what a Meta employee said to a group chat of other workers working at Meta. Mass layoffs and absentee bosses create a morale crisis at Meta. Mark Zuckerberg says this will be the year of efficiency and has laid off more than 21,000 people and is also closing 5,000 openings. That is 30% of his company. There's plenty of jobs. No one wants to work anymore.
So it's been about an hour since I found out that I was laid off from Meta. I am part of the 11,000 employees that were laid off. I had a feeling, just because I'm on the recruiting, or was on the recruiting team, and that's where the biggest hits were taken. Yesterday I was like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. And today when I read the email, I got so emotional. And I know that's normal. I think it's just like, this was literally like my dream job. And I was so proud of myself when I got it. And I'm still very proud of myself. I guess it's just crazy because I never thought that I could work. I've worked for Microsoft and I've worked for Meta. So like, you know, I think I'm okay when it comes to my resume. It's just a really bad time in the economy, and I get that. But I just never thought that I could work for a company like this. And so I hate that my dream job is no job, but this was in my mind that I made it moment, you know? And so I know that the universe has wonderful things in store for me, and I've survived 100% of life up to this point. But I'm just feeling all of the feelings today. So if anyone has leads for a technical recruiter, I am really good at my job. Yeah, if you're going through this right now, I'm in the same boat as you, so sending lots of love and light, and we'll get through this. We will get through this. It's life right now.
Hearing about the Meta layoffs yesterday and this morning have just been really heartbreaking. 11,000 people is a lot of people, and mostly people who are in like recruiting, marketing, anything that they feel like is overhead. If you're one of those people who have been impacted, you are more than please reach out to me, whether it's on LinkedIn, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to help. I don't know what I can do, but I am here as a resource. If you have been recently laid off, here's one of the things that I feel like have made the biggest difference for people who I know who've been laid off is posting about it on LinkedIn. Posting about it on LinkedIn and asking for help and reaching out to your network has gotten people who are laid off in a new position in the matter of weeks. I know it feels like really embarrassing to do that, but utilize your network for what it's there for and let people come to you. Let us all come together, because this is a really shitty time to be laid off, and we need to be helping each other.
Big tech still laying off? Always have a plan B. Comment down below, and thank you for watching.